Hello everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Logical Biologist. Today, this is the first session of the Statistics in Biology, where we'll discuss about the basics of statistics. And in this session, we'll discuss what is statistics. Number two, population versus sample. What is population and what is sample? Number three, types of data and variables. Number four, different types of sampling methods we'll discuss one by one. And the number five, the probability distributions. And number six, the measurements or measures of central tendency, the mean median mode discussions. Coming to the next slide. At first, we should know what is statistics. By definition, the science of collecting, organizing, and analyzing, interpreting, and presenting the data is called the statistical sciences. So, the statistics having two branches. Number one is descriptive statistics, and number two is inferential statistics. Okay, descriptive statistics dealing with the summarizing and organizing the data using the numbers and graphs. Example, the average test score in the class is 78%. Means descriptive statistics telling about that the how and what the data is. Okay, the mean, the just calculate the mean and mode, or the something else, the central tendencies. Like this, we can know from the data how the data is and what the nature of the data and how much data are there. Like this are the descriptive statistics. It's still about the data. But in inferential statistics, where it dealing with the using of a sample to draw conclusions and make predictions or test hypotheses about a larger population. Means if in a village some people are there, from taking from there a subset of the population, and we are predicting something about the village. That is the example of the inference statistics. Okay, now the difference between the population and sample. Population, the entire group of individuals, items, or data points that you want to study or draw conclusions about. Example, all students enrolled in a university. And notation of this is capital N. And in case of sample, the sample is a smaller manageable subset of the population selected to represent the whole group. Example, 200 randomly chosen students from that university. Notation is small n. By the next picture, you can understand easily what is the population and what is sample. What I am telling. Population. Population means this entire group of interest. Think it is a village and these people are the whole population of the village. Think the number is 1000 people. Then capital N, the population size of the village is 1000. And we have to take 100 people from each as the sample, and we are using some sampling methods, and by which we are taking 100 people from here, and based on this 100 people's data we are predicting something of these villagers, about these villagers. You understand properly? This is the example where 1000 people in the village, from their 100 people were selected from the village, and from this within 100 people the 60 people are voting for candidate A. So approximately we can tell that 60% of all village voters may support candidate A. That is how we can use the samples for predicting about the population from where the samples are taken before. Okay, types of data. There are two types of data mainly, the qualitative one means the categorical data, and the quantitative one, the numerical data. The qualitative data again divided into two types, the nominal and ordinal. Nominal dealing with the categories with no order, means just the colors, gender, blood type, names only. Blood type means A, AB, O, or something like that. And in case of ordinal, there will be some order, means satisfactory rating, means low, medium, high. The range possibilities, low, medium, high. So like this. Okay. Then quantitative numerical data. This is also divided into two types, discrete and continuous. Discrete means the countable numbers, whole number values, number of children, number of bikes, number of schools, number of cars, like this. And continuous means any value within a range, means the blood pressure, it is a continuous value. And the height, weight, temperature, like this. Temperature can be 98.6, 98.7, 98.8, like this fraction can be happened. So that's why it is continuous data. Then what is variable? A variable is a characteristic number or quantity that can be measured or counted. Example, age, income, eye color. Every variable you collect is either qualitative or quantitative, and based on that, it will determine the qualitative or quantitative data, what the variable is. Depending on that, the statistical tools or charts can be used for appropriate results. Okay. Common sampling methods. So by this, how we select a sample determines how well it represents the population. For this, we have four methods. In the first, the random sampling method, where from the population we are selecting the members as the randomly. So we made this random sample. So it is randomly we are selecting the people from the population for as the sample. Number two is stratified sampling, where the population at first divided into three or more strata, from where the two or three people are selected. And by this, we make the sample. And this sample will tell about the population or predicting about the population. So this sampling method is called stratified sampling. Example, school survey by grade. Number three, the systematic sampling, where like these 5 rows are there, and we are selecting only the fifth people from there in a systematic way. So only fifth people we are selected from the fifth row, 5 row is there, and from there we are selected like 5 people totally. It is called a systematic sample, and the method is systematic sampling method. So here, as example, the quality control on a line. A light bulb factory inspects every fifth bulb for defects from a continuous production line. In the production line, only the fifth bulb is checked. Okay, so that's why it's a systematic sampling method, and it is good somewhat for the industrial cases. Number four, the convenience sampling means here from the population we will take the sample which is easy to reach or accessible to us. Means, for example, a shopping mall intercept, where a product researcher stands at a and surveys people who are just living or asking their opinions. Means who are just leaving the place, they are just asked for the opinion. So it is somewhat biased, and only those near door at that time are sampled. So that's a simply biased method. So it has some uses, but the results can be not that much good, like the three more, the random, stratified, or systematic one. but it has some unique uses also. For the convenience sampling is there, because in the shopping malls there the people are selecting based on the priority, or who are leaving that and who are buying more. So this how the people are selecting them, and the data they are collecting for their business purpose. So that is happening in case of the commercial substances or commercial businesses like this. Okay. The probability distribution function. A probability distribution function shows all possible values of a random variable and probability associated with each value, where the random variable is divided into two types: the discrete random variable and continuous random variable. Already we have told that discrete means the data has the countable numbers, and the continuous means it is uncountable outcomes. There is a range, measurement, or fraction can be there, like blood pressure, etc. So here in case of discrete, there is two distribution. Is binomial distribution, where only two outcomes are there, and one is the Poisson distribution, where event rate is constant and independent arrivals in a fixed interval. So, what is binomial distribution? Coin flips, example, coin flips, pass, fail, and like this, the survey responses, son or daughter probabilities, like this, the binomial distribution are used nowadays. So, unique characteristic fixed trials, two outcomes, constant probability, independent, when to use, yes or no, success or failure events, or the son or daughter events. There is only two outcomes would be there, so their binomial distribution can be used. And the formula it is, and the Poisson distribution, where the event rate is constant and independent intervals in a fixed interval. When to use, small probability fixed interval time space. Px is equals to k lambda to the power k into e to the power minus lambda by k factorial is the formula. Examples: customers per hour, websites visit per day, or imperfection in a material. In case of continuous random variable, there is the distribution is called as normal or Gaussian distribution. In the next slide, we will discuss about the normal distribution, what is it and why it is named as the normal distribution. Normal distribution means the mean is equals to median is equals to mode, all equal at the center, where systematic around the center, and it will make a bell-shaped graph. And by definition, a systematic bell-shaped curve where most values cluster around the mean and fewer values appear as you move further. Okay, so here 68% of data here lying means minus 1 sigma, 2 plus 1 sigma, mean plus minus 1 sigma in this area, 68% of the data lying. And if I am telling about this minus 2 sigma to plus 2 sigma, 95% of data lies in this area, total area. 95% of data lying here. Okay, you understand about this area. Minus 2 sigma to plus 2 sigma with the mean. Okay, mean plus minus 2 sigma. Okay, and in case of minus 3 sigma to plus 3 sigma, here like 99.7%. 99.7% data are lying here. Minus 3 sigma, 2 plus 3 sigma in this area. You understand properly? So the most values are close to the average mean, and very few values are far away from the average. So that is how the normal distribution data is distributed. The skewed data distribution. Skewed data means right skewed, positive skew, and left skewed, negative skew. Where the long tail on the right side, then it is called as the right skewed data, and the long tail on the left side, then it is called as the left skewed data. The tail is long tail is in the left side, so it is called as left skewed, and right and the long tail on the right side, then it is the right skewed data. Okay, and here the mean greater than mode in case of um in case of right skewed data, mean greater than mode, and mean less than mode, the for the left skewed data, median will be in the middle only. Okay, every time median will be in the middle. So just keep in mind the mean greater than mode, then the data will be right skewed, mean the long tail on the right side, and when the mean less than mode, then the tail will be in the left side, so it will be the left skewed data. An example, the right skewed data, income of a people in a society. Income of people in a society, price of houses in a city, weight of newborn babies is the right skewed data generally. And in the left skewed data, the marks of a very easy exam, marks of a very easy exam, always the number will be high. Then the greater marks taker, the percentage of student getting the good marks will be high than the mean value of the marks. So that's why it will be marks of a very easy exam will be like left skewed. Age of retirement in a company, and number three is length of used pencils in a box. Okay, that is called the left skewed data as example. And after this, the measures of central tendency, a single value that represent the center or typical value of a dataset, where the mean, the arithmetic average, sum of all the values divided by the count, means sum of the values by the number of values, means 4, 8, 6, 10. So if the data values are there, then the mean value is 28, means 4 plus 8 plus 6 plus 10 by 4, means the number of the values, and is equals to 7. But it is sensitive to outliers. Mean value is sensitive to outliers. It should be remain in mind. Okay, then median. Median is the middle value when the data is arranged in a order, means 4, 6, 8, 10 is there, then the median value would be this 2 plus this 2 by 2, means 6 plus 8 by 2 is equals to 7. If the uneven data is there, means 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, then the middle value will be the median value, means 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, then the middle value will be 6. So easily we can write that the 6 is the median value. Okay, but it is resistant, it is a very good thing, the resistant to outliers. Okay, and mode means the value that occurs most frequently in the dataset. Formula, most frequently occurring value, means 4, 6, 6, 8, 10, means the 6 is 2 times. Na? That's why the mode value is 6. Means which value is more than the others. Means if it's like 4, 6, 6, 8, 8, 8, 10, then the 8 is 3 times. Then the mode will be for it the 8 for this case, and it is useful for the categorical data. Okay, quick recap what we have discussed. Number one, statistics, collecting, analyzing, and interpreting the data. Number two, population, the whole group, sample a representative subset of that population. Number three, data is either qualitative, categorical data, or quantitative, or numerical data, or number data. Number four, the sampling method determine how representative a sample is. Number five, the distribution show how data is spread. Example, the normal curve, where the mean is equals to median is equals to mode for the normal distribution of the data. Number six, the mean, median, mode each describe the center differently. And we'll in the next class, we will discuss about the statistical methods, t-test, ANOVA, etc., step by step, by mathematics concepts, and by coding. Python coding is there for the Jupyter notebook. I will show you how to use that all. and we'll discuss is step by step. And for this and more upcoming videos, just subscribe the Logical Biologist channel, and like, comment. If you have any type of doubt, then just write in the comment section. We'll discuss about that. Then meet you in the next class.